all, this was an unplanned rapid reaction video. It's not going to be super long, we don't think. It's not an in-depth breakdown of this game, but Texas Tech just upset number 14 Texas on the road to hand the Longhorns their first loss at home in 3 years. 3 years. We did that in walk-off fashion. Walk-off fashion in soccer, and we did a space. You can listen to that. We'll break this down along with what should hopefully be another win on Sunday, but we have another game on Sunday next week in our normal episode. But we wanted to break down the final play and the emotion of it just so y'all could see it, because it was on Longhorn Netwok, and I know a lot of people didn't get to see the full ending. So we're going to post it whenever we get done with this. Y'all can watch it whenever.
Sweating.
But Sibby!
I'm sweating. I mean,
it's been an
what?
hour?
I'm still sweating. I'm still sweating. I'm glad this is a black t-shirt. If it was gray, we'd be in trouble. But oh my goodness, this play, we got to talk about it. In the last second of this match, and for those who don't know, we don't go into extra time. But it would have been a draw. The absolute last second of this match. Let's get into it. Do you got the clip pulled up?
Pull it up. I'm pulling. The amount of times I've seen it, I probably don't need to watch it again.
The amount of times
for my health, but I will continue to watch it.
That we've reposted it is plentiful.
Yes.
It's everywhere. I think I'm actually gonna get it tattooed on my body, like frame by frame.
Oh, really? I mean, someone sent us a
neck tattoo.
Shelton, is that her last name? The sign lady, Texas Tech sign lady. So I know her. Sent us a screenshot and said, "Hang it in the Louvre" of the ball going off of Hannah's head. So that's what you can get tattooed.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so I'm gonna click play on this, and I'll just walk you through it. Because there's so much happening on this final play. And we'll put the video on the screen for you on YouTube and everywhere else. So you're watching at the same time as us. But there's so much happening. So, first of all, you're not going to see in the video. Maybe we'll go and clip the whole thing for you. But Sam Courtright, freshman.
Our girl.
Doesn't give up. This team's relentless. There's about 5-6 seconds left on the clock. She gets the ball, forces the defender to make a play on her, or she was going to get a shot off. The defender fouled her. Credit the ref. The ref calls a foul. A lot of refs would have just let that thing go.
It's a big call.
Especially
4 seconds left in the game.
Against the home team. He went against the home team, and it was a foul. It was a good call.
And we're tied.
It was a card. We get a free kick. Tied 1-1. There is 4 seconds on the clock, y'all. You'll see it. You'll see it on your screens now if you're watching. 4 seconds on the clock. Macy Blackburn, who we've been saying all game, we just need a Macy corner to Hannah headers. They did it against Arizona State. This was a little bit of a different variety, not a corner. Free kick, I don't know, midway between the box and midfield. It was not close. No. And she gets it, sets it up, takes her time. She's just, I got it playing. I'll turn the volume down. Got it playing.
I'm sweating
The keeper's like, I got this. I ain't worried. Boom. Beautiful ball. Pause. Before the header from Hannah, I just need you to know, I don't know who you are, sir. I don't know who you are. I don't know if it's Macy's father. I don't know if it's a player. He's like on the field behind the goal in these stands. He's clearly a Texas Tech fan, wearing a white t-shirt, long sleeves. Someone tell me who this man is. He's back there. The ball comes off of Macy's foot, and his hands go in the air instantly. He sees it. I mean, he is right behind.
He's just holding his breath. Maybe he's holding his breath.
How beautiful the trajectory is on this ball.
It is
perfect ball from Macy Blackburn, because that is what she does. Anyway, so it's going in. This man's already celebrating. He knew. I'm holding my breath. Sibby's probably dying wherever she was watching from in Lubbock. I'm over here in North Carolina.
Oh my gosh.
About to fall out my chair. I'm like, we're gonna.
I'm standing up.
And then we're clicking play. We're going. Hits Hannah Anderson.
Who else?
Our captain.
Who else?
Defender. If there's a header going into the back of the net, it's pretty much going to be Hannah Anderson. There's so much happening. Also, we didn't even say this, but listen to this video. We'll skirt back to the beginning. I don't know if you can hear it on this clip, but we'll play the full clip. You can hear Raider power so loud as the ball is getting set up in this clip.
Hey, hold on. So here is Macy Blackburn.
It's like a frickin' home game. Anyway, she kicks it. Hannah's going. Guy in the back somehow knew it was going to happen. Freaking out. Hannah's freaking out. What do? My girl's just flying down the field like this. Truly. And then she's like, you know what? I'm just going to the ground. Dog pile time. And
they've got to be so tired.
Swarms her. And then there was technically like a half second left, so they had to get them all together. But you don't get to see dog piles in soccer. Sabby, have you ever
you
seen
do.
a dog pile in soccer?
Yeah, I've seen them before.
Like in this walk-off fashion.
No,
that's not in
this
overtime.
whole situation.
Not in
this is
overtime PKs or anything
this
of
is
that nature.
This is such a different build-up too, because it's Texas. It's Texas's last time playing us in this type of way in a regular season. It is. Texas Tech is ranked 25 just this week. It's the win at the last second, and the best part, the cherry on top for me, is how beautifully we've played defensively during this match, shutting down the leading
number one offense in the
nation. And we had a defense that showed up, and we had a whole team that showed up, but it made sense for Hannah, captain, defender Anderson, to head that ball into the back of the net. You just see the Longhorns just full collapse of, all right,
shock.
We lost it. And you know what? I don't think UT lost it. Texas Tech took it. Texas Tech took the opportunity, showed up. It relentless. We talk about it. The last second, it didn't matter. We were going to get it done. It felt right. That's why that guy had his hands in the air. We all
knew.
Just deep down, we all knew.
Sir, if you're listening.
You go do that, Shelby.
If
I'm
anyone's
so hyped.
that knows who the guy was behind the goal, that knew that the ball was going to go in, I need to shake your hand. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, I would love to shake Hannah's hand. I want to shake Maddie's hand. I want to shake
all of
their hand. It was amazing. This play was chef's kiss. Of course we won. Of course. That's what we do. We step up. Those players step up. Macy steps up. Hannah steps up. It was amazing. Let's keep watching this a million times, Shelby. What do you say?
Yeah, honestly, I could just watch it over and over again. I already have. Every time I've watched it, I found a new thing. I did not notice the Raider Powers live. Like, that's just, we'll make sure we put the full clip on the YouTube with this.
And I just saw.
It's so good. It's so quiet. Everyone thinks the game's over. I believe Tom Stone was quoted after the game. This was coming from, shout out to our fans that heard the call. We've been pushing for the Austin fans to show up all week, and they did in big fashion, and they got a picture with Tom after the game, and one of them joined our space and said he overheard like an interview with Tom after the game. They were standing there, and he said something to the effect of, well, we were kind of just playing for the draw at that point, right? There's like 20 seconds left, and then we got that foul, and so they practiced this. This is a thing that they obviously had practiced, maybe not from that distance, but they had this drawn up in some manner to get a free kick from straight on like that, and they finished it. So it was just beautiful
Texas
work.
Tech soccer. We've been here. We've been working towards this moment, and we accomplished our mission. Yes.
It's not over yet. We won a big battle, but the war is still ahead of them. But the cool thing about this team that we've talked about many a times is they know that. Yeah. We don't have to worry about that with this team. They know that this was a heck of a win, and they're going to celebrate it, and they should be partying it up right now and living it up. And it sounds like you said you saw Coach Stone doing the gritty. On the bus?
Yeah.
Of the legend, build the statue. The man deserves.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna have it now. By the time, maybe it'll still be up 24 hours, right? Yeah, it's on Texas Tech Soccer's Instagram story.
Oh, just their story.
I don't know if it's the gritty. It's
probably tried.
It's a Tom Stone edition. It's the remix.
It's Tom Stone special. We'll call it the Tom.
Anyway, beautiful play. Can't wait to talk about it more when we record our next episode.
If y'all want the in-depth break, it's not even in-depth. An in-depth breakdown, if you will come next week after we've had time to really sit down and sync with it. But we did talk more in depth on the space, which still exists. So yeah, shout out everybody that was involved in that play. Macy Blackburn, Hannah Anderson. Shout out the back line. It was fitting that a defender to a defender won that game. Shout out to Madison White, who we talked a lot about in the space, and we'll talk a lot about on the podcast next week. We'll probably post clips in that podcast episode because they deserve it. The girl was in fuego. This game would not have been tied 1-1 for us to even have that chance if Madison White did not exist. The girl was in her bag all night long, making saves in net. So y'all go watch this video 500 times. Go follow all the players. Go shout them out. And if you have not been watching Texas Tech soccer, welcome to the team. Let's watch them on Sunday. Longhorn Netwok is done, so you don't have to worry about that with soccer anymore. We've suffered through our final Longhorn. Well, maybe not. We'll probably play them in the off season sometime and have to suffer through it again. But
this
Big 12 play, it was the last time. Broke their 3-year home winning streak. Wreck them. And on Sunday, let's get another one. Let's keep it going against Baylor in Waco, which is always a tough place to play. So they got another tough test on them, but as they showed tonight, they're up for the test.
Texas Tech soccer, baby.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Wreck 'em. Go party up.